Hello City Life family. We've had an opportunity to take some holiday over the last 10 days and it's been long anticipated and very welcome. My team at work have commented on my grumpiness as the day approached. I know, I was quite surprised really. Can't imagine me being grumpy at all. I know, perhaps you should ask my family. I think my team have also enjoyed the break from me. The intensity of work over the last 4 months, and in fact the intensity and uncertainty of life during this period has been a challenge for all of us. My last few weeks, my attention has been turned towards winter and the challenges that this may have for us. So to pause and enjoy the summer for a few moments has been very welcome indeed. I've been working for a couple of books over the last 10 days. The first, Black Box Thinking by Matthew Syed, is at a very simplistic level, encourage us to build a learning culture, and perhaps more on this book when I finished it. The second book I've been reading was first published in 2007, Jim and Casper Go to Church, by Jim Henderson and Matt Casper. Jim is a veteran church leader in his 50s and Casper is an atheist in his 30s. They embark on a trip around America, visiting as many expressions of church as their budget allowed, and narrating their journey, and in particular Casper's observations. Whilst a little dated, the variety of what they experienced still exists today, and whilst England may not have its mega churches, there are certainly many overlaps. Much of the dialogue draws a distinction between the religion of Christianity, the expressions of it, and a relationship with Jesus. Casper asks Jim a question repeatedly through the book, and it has found an echo in my heart. Jim, is this what Jesus told you to do? With this echo in mind, I then listened to Vix's reflections on the changing shape of worship in city life in a COVID-19 world. If you've not seen it yet, please do watch it this week. As always, from Vix, it's straight from the heart, honest, open and challenging. Vix uses the phrase, heart of worship, and the song by Matt Redman with the same title came to mind. It says, and don't worry, I'm not about to sing it for you, when the music fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come, longing just to bring something that's of worth, something that will bless your heart. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear, you're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. Jesus, it's all about you. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it, when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. King of endless worth, no one could express how much you deserve. Though I'm weak and poor, all I have is yours, every single breath. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. As Vix described, worship is about submission, serving, and reverence, something that which Redman's song echoes. Pop quiz. Do you remember when it was first written? I'll tell you. 1999. When I was in my mid-20s. The context of the song is even more interesting. It was produced when Redman was part of Mike Pilavachi's very vibrant church in Watford, North London. Mike decided to get rid of the sound system and band for a season, and they gathered together with just their voices. His point was that they'd lost their way in worship, and the way to get back to the heart of worship was to strip everything away. An observation which seems just as applicable today. Although it's not just about singing of songs when we gather, but now it's about how and where we gather today. 21 years later, when all is stripped away, we're called to come back to the heart of worship. I've sung that song so many times. I've more than sung it, I've declared it. I've positioned and repositioned my heart so many times. I've repented, I've wept, I've confessed. I've put myself into a place of accountability, and yet I still need to hear the message. God, in his kindness, nudges me again. Is it all about me, David? And as I begin to respond, grace like oil appears up to smother the confession of my failure as it pours from my heart. Vix reminds us that we are pioneers. An important characteristic of pioneers is they persevere. They continue the pursuit, overcoming failures, learning from them, and setting their face again towards their heart's desire. Lord, as we pursue you and to see your kingdom established in our homes, our communities, cities, and our nation, and as it is written in Proverbs, let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance. Let us embrace your grace and set our hearts to submission, service, and reverence. Set our hearts to worship. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you all soon.